So just let them start with any questions that we might have, and we'll do our best to answer.
The coach, with the hurricane coming through Tallahassee, has that impacted practice at all, or just because you guys were on bye week last week, it's kind of business as usual?
Yeah, today business as usual. You know, we'll practice with the team today. We'll meet with them at 2, and then get ready to for a Tuesday practice as normal. You know, we missed Monday, obviously. You know, we get Monday back, but we missed it yesterday because of the weather. But that's okay, and we'll go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday as normal, and then travel to Tampa Friday.
Are you guys practicing on campus with FAMU being closed down? Are you guys practicing at your regular?
Well, today we're going to go to Florida State and practice in their indoor, and then maybe tomorrow morning as well, depending if it rains or not. I thought it was going to rain today, but a twofold thing happened for us today. It doesn't look like it's going to rain, but this will give all of our players a chance to get back that were out of town. So we're going to practice later today. We'll go after they go, and then use that facility, and then we'll decide Wednesday and Thursday what we do, depending on the weather.
So all the players have not returned yet from?
You know, no. Some of them, I know we've got some guys right in Jacksonville. Jacarius Wilson, his folks live there, and they were he was there helping them. So they're all on their way back. Yeah.
When it came to the hurricane, kind of what was the determination as to you can stay here, you can go home? I mean, how did you guys kind of figure that out?
That was kind of it. You know, go where you're comfortable, where you know, not knowing you know what the hurricane was going to do in terms of the amount of damage and putting people in harm's way. You know, you let folks do what they need to do. I'll refer back to when I was at the University of Miami. We went through Hurricane Andrew with our football team, and we kind of handled it the same way. You know, a lot of players. I remember Michael Barrow. He was from that area, but he went home, and then we had to leave our team there for a few days because coaches and everyone else were heavily inundated because we got our houses destroyed. But anyway, so we did kind of the same thing as we did here. You know, go where you need to go. The majority of our guys stayed here, and they were able to hunker down in shelters, and most of them stayed at home, to be honest with you.
Of course, obviously the game this weekend is on, but how concerned were you as to the potential that you may have an extended bye week?
Yeah.
How would it affect
Yeah.
the momentum and what's
That
going on?
that was a big concern. I was sitting there mapping it out. Okay, who if this doesn't happen, you know, I know what the plan would be for sure. You know, we got to practice because you can't sit for 2 weeks and not do anything, obviously. And but then putting my thoughts still on Tennessee State because that could happen, but also thinking about Savannah because that's the next game up after this. So now that it's certain, obviously. So those thoughts are gone. But yeah, obviously got to consider all the scenarios.
How eager are you just to finally face off against Tennessee State? It seems like it's been forever since Arkansas happened.
Yeah, we appreciated the bye week. We used it to our advantage, you know, and I know that bye weeks always help in a lot of ways, but you also get concerned about having that time off, you know, with timing and conditioning and all those things. But we're anxious to play a game for sure.
How's Ryan Stanley's turf toe?
Good. As far as I know right now, good. We'll find out for sure today. But he practiced all last week, so he's doing good.
You talked a little bit about what Tennessee State brings to the table. I know they've got Treon Harris at quarterback. Just talked about their quickness on that offensive end.
Yeah. Treon is an electrifying player when he pulls the ball down and runs. He's still learning their offense based on what their coaches said in their post-game press conference against Jackson State. But he's doing a fantastic job, you know. He really is. He's moving their offense. I know that they wanted to click on a couple of scores, you know, in both of those games, the Georgia State game and the Jackson State game. That didn't happen for them. But they, you know, they're very athletic, very fast and physical outside at the wide receiver position. You know, they've got, I don't know about new running backs, but some different running backs that they feature in their offense, but defensively, you know, I can't say the guy number one. His first name I can't pronounce. He's got a long, I think it's an African name, but anyway, he's a pretty good player. Number one, the defensive end for him. He's a really good player. 92, their defensive, their 3 technique on defense is a good player. And their secondary is as solid as we'll see. They tackle well. They break on the ball well. They drive the football really well. So it'll be a good ball game. Obviously, you know, we're looking forward to playing it, you know, in Florida.
Coach, this is almost as big a rivalry as Bethune-Cookman, FAMU, and Tennessee State. Talk about that in terms of it potentially being a yardstick, a good gauge of, what you guys could do.
Oh, for sure. It will be a good gauge. They're undefeated. They're 2-0. Won some tight ball games, so that's a very good characteristic of good teams when you can win the close games. They've done it twice now, early in the year, found a way to win. So again, we've got to do the same thing when we play them, find a way to win. We don't care about the margin of victory. We just want to get the victory. So it'll be a great measuring stick, when we come out of there with a victory.
It's just the opportunity to go down and play a classic in Tampa, a different
Yeah.
stadium, a big stadium too. I mean, just how neat of an opportunity is this for the guys?
No, it's a great opportunity to play in venues, like Raymond James, obviously. It's a nice place, and we want to go and put our best foot forward in that situation.
Coach, some people are asking why you can play the game. And the other side is a lot of people have been cooped up in the house for almost a week and they're ready to get out. And just talk about that.
Yeah, I understand that. Again, I'll reflect back, when we eventually, after Hurricane Andrew, which was pretty devastating, we pulled our team out because we had a season to play. And still, I think activities need to continue to go on, obviously, and maybe it's a relief, as you talked about, to really get your attention somewhere else, not off of, what Irma, has left behind, but now some community gathering, people coming together in the community and those kinds of things, and it's a good activity, I think it's a worthwhile activity, and maybe there's somewhere where we can help, in terms of, boosting folks, just overall, psyche, I guess, if you will, about what's happening, what's going on. But no, I'm glad that the game is going to go on, and I think it'll be a really good event.